what gets put up in the field?
I'll keep it simple. Let's suppose 10,000 people have solved a certain problem. The chance of you knowing that answer, even if no one has told you, will go up.
Really?
Let's have another example, shall we? Say 1 million people were to do a handstand right now.
Oh god, no thank you.
Tomorrow, the chances of you doing a handstand would be higher, even if you had heard nothing of this hypothetical mass handstanding.
Really? I don't know about that. Maybe. It could be true. Or it could just be bullshit.
Mankind's thought process and actions are all part of a resonant event. All of the resonant events encoded in the fields are projected onto you. Of course, this assumes you believe in this theory. Do you follow so far?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Now, if there was a person who had the same effect as those millions of people, what would happen?
You'd be able to semi-control what people did.
If that one person were to do a handstand, other people would find themselves wanting to do handstands as well. Can you imagine what a person with powers like that would be able to do?
Come on, there's no way.
I'm not done.
Of course.
Imagine another scenario. Imagine another person. This is an ordinary person. Let's say he does a handstand. What if there was someone who could grab the resonant event he created by doing that and use it to make other people do handstands?
Ah, my fucking head. What?
What would happen then?
Oh, fuck if I know, because now you're really losing me.
A person who has the power to write to the field, and someone who can read from the same.
Oh, God.
You could think of them as the writer and the reader, or the transmitter and the receiver.
Yeah?
What would the world be like if there were people with abilities like these?
There would just be really influential people? Junpei thought about it for a moment.
So the transmitter's resonant event can be transmitted through the field and sent to the receiver.
God, I'm gonna fucking blow my brains out. This is really starting to lose me.
And then the transmitter can control the receiver however they wish.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying, right?
Yes. Close enough, at least.
Yeah, you could have just summed it up that way.
Come on, that's just crazy.
It is.
Well, if you want to prove that, then you'll have to test it first. At least, that was how they thought. That was why they decided to do their experiment. That was how the Nonary project began.
Yeah, I don't think they found anything. Snake suddenly looked very serious.
By the way, Junpei, have you ever heard of the Gansfeld experiment?
Someone's mentioned it here before. Junpei cleared his throat and tried to act calm.
Yeah, that was an experiment in telepathy, right? You place a pair of subjects in separate rooms. Then you show one a picture and ask the other what they see.
Yeah, that's still fucking bullshit.
Interesting. I'm impressed. Yes, that is exactly correct.
So, why did you bring up the Gansfeld experiment?
It was used to screen subjects for the Nonary project. The hospital in a remote town was affiliated with Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo used it to conduct experiments on visiting children in secret.
That's fucking terrible.
Some of them, he found, had potential.
Of course.
He began to gather children that showed promise. Children that seemed as though they might be able to access the field. Of course, none of them volunteered.
Obviously.
They were kidnapped.
Clearly. His face barely moved as he spoke.
There were 9 pairs of siblings taken, for 18 children total.
Damn.
For reasons that were not fully understood at the time, each pair had one transmitter and one receiver. They were split perfectly. As such, the 18 children were split into 2 groups of 9. The children who were put into Group Q were the ones who excelled at transmitting.
Q? The fuck's with Group Q?
They were transferred to the mock experiment building known as Building Q in the Nevada desert.
Why not like Group T and Group R?
The children who excelled at receiving were put in Group A.
What the fuck? The fuck are these? What are these separations of groups? These are so random and weird. Oh, unless it's like Q&A, like question and answer. Oh, I swear to God.
Group A was then placed on the former hospital ship Gigantic.
I'd still do like receivers and transmitters, and I think that's just, you're testing that, so might as well.
From the experiments he had conducted so far, Hongo had learned the following.
This is all a bunch of bullshit.
There are two things that can increase one's resonance with the fields.
Danger.
The first is epiphany.
Yeah.
The other is danger. Have you ever been faced with an especially difficult problem and thought about it very long and very hard until finally an answer suddenly appeared in your mind?
Yes.
It may seem obvious to say so, but that is what is meant by epiphany. The information obtained through that epiphany can be easily transmitted through the fields, where it can be easily interpreted. Adding danger to that equation allows for even easier field access. That's where Hongo came in. They set up a number of puzzles across the Gigantic. The participants had to solve each one before they could move to the next room.
Yeah,
Of course,
like this.
he hadn't forgotten to include danger. He had detonated a bomb on the hull of the Gigantic. The children in Group A were forced to play the nonary game as the ship sunk.
Oh, fuck. They don't get like a do-over. Ah, shit.
By forcing the children into a life or death situation, Hongo hoped to increase the likelihood of their tapping into the fields.
Why didn't he make it up and just said their bomb exploded on the ship? Good God. I don't think you'd... This is a one-shot chance you have with these children.
The children from Group Q, on the other hand, were confined to the mock experiment building, Building Q. Building Q duplicated the interior and puzzles of the Gigantic exactly.
But...
Every detail was exactly the same.
But...
Hongo explained the situation to the children in Group Q. Solve the puzzles you find throughout the rooms. When you have the answers, transmit that information to the children in Group A. If you succeed, they will be able to solve the puzzles and escape. But if you fail, then the Gigantic will sink, and your brothers and sisters will drown.
That is god-awful.
Those were his orders. Do you know why the astronauts of Apollo 13 were able to return to Earth safely?
No idea.
It was because NASA had access to a replica of the Apollo 13 capsule.
What?
All of the equipment, the instruments, everything. All of it, everything was just like the real Apollo 13. NASA was able to replicate the situation the astronauts found themselves in. By putting themselves in the same situation, they attempted to solve the problems the astronauts were dealing with.
I think this is a completely different scenario than the ones you've
Once
outlined.
they found solutions, they reported their findings to the men aboard the actual capsule.
Yeah, I think this is a completely different. Since they actually can, hey, you should just do this.
That was how they were able to return safely. It was the same with the Gigantic in Building Q. The children from Group Q had to use the power of epiphany to solve the puzzles they found.
Because one uses actual technology to be able to transmit stuff. The other just like, I believe you can send stuff over this invisible field that there's no way to really test that it exists. Do it.
And transmit what they learned through the fields. The children in Group A, however, they had to access the fields to learn how they might advance to the next stage. That is the simplest explanation I can manage.
Snake sounded defeated. His half-hearted attempt at derision served only to show how much the story had affected him. Just as Junpei was about to speak.
Hey, Junpei, Snake! How much longer are you two gonna sit around on those bony asses?
No idea.
Get down here already!
Seven's voice echoed up from below. Snake took a deep breath and blinked rapidly, as if just waking up from a nap.
He's right. Let's go, shall we? We don't have much time. We need to get out of here, and soon.
Snake headed for the stairs, but Junpei put out an arm to stop
Hold
him.
it. There's one more thing I want to ask you.
Hmm?
Are you sure that there were 18 kids?
Why?
What?
Well, I thought it was only 16.
What?
Oh, yes. That was what they said on the news, wasn't it? Yes, I have no doubt that 18 children were abducted and used in Hongo's experiment.
Oh, but one girl died. They have to kill the other sibling, right?
After all, You couldn't exactly play a nonary game with any less, could you?
Well, yeah, but are you saying that the news got it wrong?
Oh, that wouldn't be the first time.
Yes, I am. There were 2 more children. However, they had no relatives that I'm aware of. I imagine no one filed a police report when they went missing.
Fuck.
They were brother and sister, like Clover and I.
Of course.
The brother's name was Aoi.
Okay.
The sister's name was... Her name was...
I swear to God. Just so if I can say it. What? Snake couldn't seem to bring himself to continue. Oh my God. That only makes me believe that the sister is... it has to be June. Because it has to be a female that's here. Only one that's around Junpei's age is June. And the sheer fact that they're not saying it every fucking time. It has to be June. It has to be. Snake couldn't seem to bring himself to continue, which is another reason why they'd go together if they are brother and sister. It looked as if he was about to say, what he was about to say brought him great pain.
Her name was Akane.
Fucking I knew it! Called it.
That was the girl who died.
Well, I didn't call that part. Well, fuck me. What? I don't think she's dead. She's very much alive. What the fuck? Akane's very much alive. I believe that to be true. Junpei felt as if he'd been punched in the stomach. His vision went blurry and his head felt light.
Akane Kurashiki died
No, she's clearly alive.
9 years ago?
No, she's here in the ship. Who the fuck's in this ship?
Then, who is June?
That's weird.
No. That's impossible.
I don't know about that.
Can't be true. Akane isn't that uncommon of a name.
Yeah.
If Snake had known her last name, that's a different matter entirely.
Kurashiki. Fuck!
So they share a name. A lot of other people do too. It doesn't mean anything.
What's her last name? Kurashiki. God damn it.
It was someone else. Of course it was. It has to be.
Someone is impersonating June. It's definitely a zero. Okay, don't snap here, buddy. Junpei shook his head hard and pulled himself back to reality.
Is something wrong, Junpei? Your breathing sounds strange.
Okay, please don't listen to my breathing, but what's her last name? Then Snake had noticed. Junpei cleared his throat and tried to act calm.
Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm fine. Let's get back down there, all right?
Snake raised an eyebrow but said nothing. He headed down the stairs. Junpei bringing up the rear. I would have
I
asked her.
couldn't do it.
Just ask her the last name.
Why didn't I ask? What's her last name?
Yeah, because he's afraid of the answer, because he knows what it is.
I just couldn't get the words to come out.
Because you don't want it to be confirmed, because if it says Kurashiki, then that sucks. That's really awkward. With every step he took, the cold, hard sound of feet against metal dug at his heart. Okay, Sheldrake number 5. Sheldrake, this is it. This is what the shadow picture was pointing to. But didn't it say 5 at the end of the shadow picture? Yes, I think we need to find the 5th volume. Button. Whoa, would you look at that? There's a big red button behind this book. I guess we push this button. Push it. Oh, hello. I choose the right door. What was that sound? It sounded like something really big was moving. It came from the top floor. Alright, let's go check it out. And climbing. Right door. It's a thick metal door. There's a handle in the middle of it, though. Come on, door open. Nothing. I might as well try to open a wall. I know you're feeling kind of rushed, but you do realize that's pointless, don't you? It's not going to get anywhere. There's only one thing we can do. Let's go. What? Oh. Let me guess. It's a thick metal door. There's a handle in the middle of it, though. Right? This handle's gotta open the door for me. Ah! Man, doesn't matter how hard we pull, this thing isn't going anywhere. Looks like it's probably locked. Yep. Okay. Oh, if I have to know 9... Or wait, would that be 13? Shit. 14, 15... No, 10. Yeah, it's 13... 14... IVV... Yeah. 13, 14, 10, 13. It's a keyboard in front of the numbers, and there are 4 Roman numerals on the wall. It's gotta be a hint of some sort. Oh, God. Those are all Roman numerals. Do you think we just need to put in the numbers from the wall on the keyboard? No, you can't. The keyboard doesn't have any number keys. You can't type in stuff like 3 or 4. Then that means... I bet you gotta type something on that keyboard. Yeah, but we can only enter letters. It looks like you can only enter 4 letters. Let's see how it works. Guess you need to hit the enter key when you type in the letters. And you can erase it when you type control. Okay, I get the basic operations. Let's give it a shot. Let's try 0. No. What is it? 13, 14, 10, 13. So it starts and ends with the same letter. Okay, 10. Huh. Damn it, I just don't get this. What the hell is the point of these Roman... What is Snake doing? These Roman numerals, if I convert them to Arabic numerals... Oh my god, fuck off. You'll have 13, 14, 10, and 13. Oh. Algebraic. I thought it was Arabic numerals. I'm like, what the fuck? Do I have to know Arabic numerals? Fuck. I'm an idiot. 13, 14... Give me... Damn it, I can't look in my files. True. But this keyboard only has letters and we can only enter 4 letters. Then why don't you just convert the numbers to letters? Convert the numbers to letters. Yeah, I was just about to fucking do that. File. Where's the fucking... Do I not have that? Do I not have that? Oh, there it is. Okay. 13 is D, 14 is E, A is 10. Okay. Roman numerals, 13. Fuck. Guess. Okay, so 13. Would be D. Oh God. Oh God. Ah, no thank you. I don't want to go in there. Yay! You did it, Junpei. It's unlocked now. Good job, Junpei. Oh there, don't get too excited. The password was dead, remember? Just makes me think whatever's waiting for us isn't good. So what? Jeez, you're such an old lady. We can't be worrying about stuff like that. I mean, come on, we got it to unlock, didn't we? Let's go, hurry up. Oh, God. Alright, let's get this thing open. Still want to go through the right one. Please don't kill me. I don't want to die. I'm so close. The door opened, and Junpei and the others leapt through it. Oh, God. I need to blow my nose. Fuck. Right on my fucking hips, too. Oh. at the hips. Three, two, one. Go.
All right, this is the next.
Just as Seven was about to finish his sentence, their attention was drawn to the clang of the metal on metal ringing out behind them.
Ugh, the door!
God damn it, we're gonna die! They spun around. The door they'd just come through had slammed shut.
Did that just close on its own?
Don't tell me we can't go back.
I don't know. Let's see.
Junpei grabbed hold of it with both hands and pulled with all his strength. We're gonna die!
Damn it. It looks like it locks automatically.
Is there any other way out?
Well, there's another door over on the right. There's a
God
card
damn
reader
it.
next to it. It's got a red light on it, though, so I'm pretty sure it's locked, too.
Oh god, this is like all the parts for, like, because there's like a dead right there. It's like all the parts for the machines in this building.
But there is a card reader, right?
There's like a fucking mannequin head right there.
Yeah.
Then perhaps if we find a key card, we could open the door and leave?
Probably a Pluto card.
Well, yeah, that might work, but...
Hey! Wait a minute! Are you saying we're gonna have to search through this room for one little card?
Oh, man.
They took a second look at the room they found themselves in. Yeah, it's a bunch of junk. Oh god, it's massive. It was filled with piles upon piles of all manners of things. The only word could describe it was chaotic. It looks like a tornado had passed through, followed by a giant who had picked up and shaken the entire room a few times.
Looks that way.
Junpei's heart fell.
No way!
For real?
It's probably in this thing, because it looks like you can open it. Or move something. Clover and Seven looked as though they were about to cry.
Well, we can sit down and wait to die,
Oh,
if
never
that's
mind,
what
it's
you
not.
prefer. I rather doubt that, however, so it would be wise to start looking.
Oh, go through there. Try to remove the grate on there. Squeeze through there.
We haven't much time. Let's find that key card. Oh, and the Neptune key as well.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
We won't be able to get through the hallway without it.
Should have gone through the left door.
All right then, let's begin.
Oh, man. Okay, immediately. Oh, it's this stupid ass thing again. Hey, Junpei, isn't this a nautical table? Yeah, I feel like I've seen this before. New material has been added. Thank you. Let's go ahead and crank through this thing. Look, Junpei, the rest on here looks like Elvis's face. Yeah. How exciting. Gosh, this desk is really big and it feels sturdy. Yeah, it does seem pretty heavy duty. I suppose it belongs to whoever uses this room, wouldn't you say? There are piles of crap everywhere. Man, this place is a mess. It's so messy, I don't know where to start. Some of this crap looks familiar. I think a lot of those parts of the puzzles we've solved in other rooms. If that's true, then, this room could be Zero's laboratory. Perhaps Zero would shut himself in this room to devise machines and puzzles he'd use to see his plan come to fruition. There's some old computer monitors on the desk. You don't see CRT monitors that much anymore. Huh. Oh. Hello. There's a control panel in front of the big screen here. I wonder if any of these buttons do anything. Oh god, what the fuck is this? There's something on the screen now. What's this? There are 15 cells here with numbers and letters in them. Let me see that. Oh, I see. So whatever you touch the cell, the ones next to it turn on or off. You gotta just make it all the cells on the right and the bottom are green. Hey Junpei, I found this piece of paper under that thing. You want to take a look at it? Do you think it might have something to do with the puzzle? It's a piece of paper Clover gave me. There are a bunch of numbers and letters connected by equal signs on it. Just like she said, it was probably related to the puzzle on the screen somehow. Thanks, Clover. This really helps. Alright, let's go back and try again. Anyway, it looks like all the cells, they make up all the cells, all green. What is it? Oh god, no. 0 equals 0, 6 equals 6, 7 equals 7. Okay, all those equal their numbers. A equals 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, all the way to 21. Okay, so to spell all, you need the lines to equal 10. So D and 6 do not equal that because it doesn't equal 10. So D's gonna have to be removed. Oh, wait, whoops. D will be removed. And that will also get rid of the 6. 4 and 6. That's all right. A needs to be 10. This A needs to have a 1. That most likely means that is a 1 right there. So, there. Now it's just these two things. B is 11. L needs to be to 21. 5. F. So 6 and F make it. Interesting. There. If I do that. 6. Let's go ahead and do that. Well, actually, get rid of that. Move that. There. 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 Fuck. Oh, damn it. I just need to get rid of the D. Can't fucking do this. God damn it! Thank you. Oh! Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. That took a while.